Considering EA have completely messed up FUT Champions until the World Cup is over, it's time to turn our focus back to career mode. Last episode I asked if our difficulty should go up, and you guys gave me a resounding yes. So, here we are, changing from world class up to legendary. I've got a slight feeling this is going to be pretty difficult. From what I've heard, there's a massive skill gap between world class and legendary, so this could be a pretty risky move. And it's safe to say we've picked a pretty decent game to do this on, because we're going up against Arsenal away from home. Something I do want to do is I want to go through all of our players and change the squad numbers to make them more realistic. We've got some players that are on some numbers that don't make much sense to me, so I'm going to go through, especially starting with my starting 11, and just make sure they're on numbers that I like. As I'm going through, I have changed a couple of them, but I think what I'm going to do is at the end of the season we'll have a complete overhaul. I don't like someone on number 13 anyway. That is not good luck. We'll just go to the next available number. But yeah, I'm going to do a complete overhaul at the start of next season, especially we'll have people that we're selling and stuff like that. I don't want to change any that are already kind of part of the club, like Bruno Fernandes is already number 8 in real life. I don't want to change that one. So there are a couple that I've changed. I've made Shirky number 11, see if he can take over Ryan Giggs' legacy. And I've also made it so that Moukoko is our number 9 and Kubo's gone to 15 because he was on a really high number as well. So I've done a couple of them, but I think what I'll do now is I'll wait until the new season. We'll have people like Cristiano Ronaldo leave, and then we'll rearrange the numbers again to see who's going to fit in to which position best. Now that I've stalled it beyond belief, we will go into this press conference for Arsenal versus Manchester United. Erik Ten Hag sits in front of a now legendary rated set of journalists as opposed to world class ones. They might ask some more difficult questions. Will Anthony get his chance? Yeah, I have to rotate the squad. That's what happens. I don't know why they're saying he'll get his chance. I'm pretty sure he starts. Everybody at Manchester United enjoyed that comfortable 2-0 win in the last game. We did too. What about Arsenal? Will the opposition be worried about you? We'll just prepare properly. We're just going to focus on ourselves. We're not too worried about what Arsenal think. And the last one is, can you keep this great run going? Let's not get distracted. Let's focus game by game, especially now we've upped the difficulty. I just realised the reason they're asking why is Anthony not starting is because it's set on my reserve team currently. We will not be using the reserve team in the next game. A player that is going to have to take a break, though, due to fatigue, is Casemiro. I'm going to bring in Fred. I could bring in Camavinga, but I'll go Fred. We'll go Fred for now. I think that obviously just with a little bit of fatigue on Casemiro, he's not the most fit player anyway. He does fatigue quite quickly in games, so we'll start him on the bench. Or could we just rest him altogether and bring in a cheeky player that could come off the bench? Lozano. You know what? We'll put him on the bench, put him in the reserves all over. Put Lozano in there to potentially make his Premier League debut, I think. Varane is also fatigued a little bit, but so's Koscielny. I don't feel too comfortable about putting VT or Collins in there as of yet. So we'll leave it with a slightly fatigued Varane. Here we go then. Up against Arsenal, such a bitter rival of Manchester United for so many years. Back when you're thinking about the likes of Roy Keane versus Patrick Vieira, you always think of a big battle between these two monsters in the Premier League. What's it going to be like today though? I wonder. I'm not sure what to expect from this fixture, if I'm perfectly honest with you. I'm a little bit anxious that we put the difficulty up and we're now coming up against Arsenal. I'm going to actually have to fully sweat career mode now. Here's me wanting our career mode to be my escape from everything. And no, I'm going to have to sit here and sweat this out as much as I have to sweat out FUT Champs. I hate that they make you do these focus areas. Is there any way I can turn this off? Let me know in the comments. It's got the trainer on. Why is it always got the trainer on? I swear EA reset your settings at least once a week. Ronaldo through to Anthony. Can he get a ball across? He can. It finds Marcus Rashford, back post. Good save, Ramsdale. Oh, Tielemans with the strike. Just over the crossbar, not too far away. This is my least favourite Man United kit in a long time, by the way. This green is disgusting. Ronaldo into Fernandes. I'm not really sure what happened there. Couldn't get over it. Ronaldo sets off Anthony. I see Fernandes. Can I find him? No. Kimpembe. Kimpembe at Arsenal. Oh, what is that, David De Gea? Saka has scored, but the shot is basically straight at De Gea. How has he missed that? Look at this. It's a very weak shot from Saka as well. The ball comes back in here. It's straight at him. It is quite literally straight at him. Is there a deflection in here? No. No, okay. Just, you know, passed it into the middle of the goal. David De Gea did nothing about it. Is that what Legendary does? Just makes your players worse. Right, time to play like I'm playing Foot Champs. Oh no, Saka's in again. We're 2-0 down. Poor defending that time, admittedly. How he's turned me there, I don't know. And I'm not really sure what Martinez is doing. 2-0 down against Arsenal. This game is getting harder. I can't win the ball back. I can't win the ball back. My defenders have been shocking today. Odegaard. What a save, De Gea. Cristiano Ronaldo could be through here. He's up against the defender. He wins it. And the shot goes straight at Ramsdale. He rushed the shot, unfortunately. Ronaldo's here again from the corner. Can't quite reach it. It falls to Martinez. I look for someone here. Fernandes. Oh, Ramsdale saves again. Antony down the right-hand side. I see back post. It is Marcus Rashford. And that ball is so useful every single time Antony gets the ball. That deep cross. Rashford in the air is quality on this game. He wins so many headers, especially when he's not competed against like that. We needed this big time. Just before half-time, we managed to close the deficit down to 1 goal. And I think that might just give us a chance in this game now. Gabriel Jesus cuts inside. David De Gea making up for his previous mistakes. Saka plays the ball back into Kimpembe. David De Gea saves. Ronaldo's ball into Tielemans. Yuri Tielemans here. Cuts inside. Ben White deals with it well. I want to remember, actually, when we get to the end of this season, we do look at our stats. When we see that Ronaldo hasn't scored that many goals, I want to remind ourselves that he does drop into the pocket a lot. He drops in, gets the ball, and then he allows everyone else to make these forward runs. He is kind of the provider, but he won't necessarily get the assist for it because he's like the provider's provider, if that makes sense. He's like a secondary assister. But it's worth remembering that come the end of the season when we look at his stats and they're pretty poor. Ronaldo's ball over the top, this time to Antony. What can he do? His first touch is very positive, coming into the box. Antony near post. Oh, Ramsdale saves it. A couple of fresh legs are coming in. Ronaldo, Varane and Tielemans going off for Moukoko, Kosunu and Camavinga. Moukoko involved straight away. Finds Antony. I'm looking for you. I'm looking for you. You know who you are. Go on, son. Oh, he can't get there. Moukoko sees the run of Marcus Rashford. Can he score here or can he set up? Bruno Fernandes has been blocked. That might have been our chance to get the equaliser. Marcus Rashford on the left-hand side here. Finds himself in a bit of space. He didn't really have any options. He had to go for goal. Ramsdale saves. Antony carrying the ball away here. Takes it down the right-hand side. Marcus Rashford, we're looking for you again, buddy. Can we make it? No, not quite. This could be our last chance to get the ball forward. Fred plays it into Moukoko. Moukoko now looking for Antony. Antony, what can you do? Cuts inside to the box quite nicely. Finds Moukoko, but he can't get the shot away. And I think that's it. We're all over. It is. There's the final whistle. Arsenal beat us 2-1 at home. Apologies, guys. There's a high chance that we lost audio towards the end of that game. I think we're all recording fine now, but you'll see in the edit. You'll see if my mic changes or anything like that. But we did lose 2-1 to Arsenal. Putting us up a difficulty actually made that more enjoyable, so I'm quite happy we did it. It does mean that we're not necessarily going to be able to challenge for the league this season, but I wouldn't expect the squad that we've got to be able to do that anyway. Brighton have been approached by Hertha Berlin for a loan offer for Billy Gilmour. So if we want to get Gilmour, we need to act now. Let's take a look. So Billy Gilmour is 72 rated, age 21, which is decent. Is he going to be the big player that we think he's going to be? I'm not too sure. Oh dear, their asking price is 5.8 mil. Is he a player that we want to go out and get? Is he a player that we need to go out and get, more importantly? I feel like Conor Gallagher is the better choice here. Or even Wepu potentially would be a good choice. Saicedo is arguably a good choice. Billy Gilmour. Do I want to put my money into Billy Gilmour? You know what? If we can get him for 4.5 million, I think I would take that. So what we're going to do is going to offer a transfer fee of 4.3. Advance that. I'm going to add a sell-on clause because the likelihood is we probably won't sell him during this career mode. I'm going to submit that offer there and see what they say to it. They've gone for it straight away. That's not a good start, is it? The board literally said that we wouldn't be able to get Gilmore for any less than 4.8 mil. So they better give me an A-star rating for that one. Oh, they haven't come to us and said what he wants wages-wise, which worries me a little bit, because I kind of like to know what wages that these guys want before we go into negotiations, because there's a massive chance right now that he walks out, which makes me put the wages up to an offer that I potentially wouldn't go with. They've said it's a reasonable offer. Okay, they're taking that, so we're transferring him in. Fingers crossed that's a decent purchase. Oh, they've given me a B rating on the price. Great price. Thank you very much, Lee. I'm not sure when he will actually join us. I'm assuming it's the end of the year or possibly in the January transfer window. Now, I'm not afraid to admit that I'm a 30-year-old man who sits and watches Danny Aarons on a daily basis. So I am in Adeyemi Army fever right now. Really enjoying that series, and I think I want to bring Adeyemi into this Manchester United rebuild. You've got to remember, Ronaldo will leave at the end of this season. I'm not going to offer him a new contract, but we're also not going to terminate that contract either, by the way. Adeyemi could come in and fill in that role off the bat. Like, he would not need any time to settle in. Oh, he's currently out on loan, so we can't do any negotiations with him. That's kind of annoying. I wonder when that loan ends. Probably end of the season. We'll have to keep an eye on that one. So basically, no time at all has just passed, and suddenly we've got a game up against Leicester City in the Cup. We're going to go with a weakened side for this EFL Cup fixture. I'm not too fussed about this trophy, if I'm honest with you. It's one that we could potentially win, but if we win it with the kids, that'll feel even better. Just realised Kubo wasn't in the starting 11. Sorry, Dolan, take a bench. We have got such good cover in the wings now, by the way. Dolan, Benoit Gittins, Shirky, and Kubo. I'm going to bring in Casemiro for this game as well. He missed out on the last fixture, and I think it'll be important to have someone strong in the middle of the park. Here we go then. Manchester United versus Leicester in the Carabao Cup. I think, personally, we're still putting out a team that could beat this Leicester side. It's going to be difficult with the new difficulty, of course, but I think we can do it. It's turning on the freaking trainer every single match. What the hell? Early doors, we could be in trouble here. Williams Jr. coming through. Saved by Dubravka, but not very nicely. Kubo breaking down the right-hand side. He is literally on his own, though. What can he do in this position? It's a good save by Iverson. Viti is making his debut today, by the way. We've got a free kick here. Jacob Ramsey is taking it. 3.5 bars is not enough. Shirky down the left-hand side. Puts a cross into the box. Livramento's back stick is fallen to Moukoko, but he can't quite finish it. Ooh, referee. He's got in hard there. They're picking up the cards, Leicester. Jacob Ramsey into Kubo. Can he put it across? Ooh, that was cheeky. Oh, no. They could be in here. They've gone to Maddison. It's a good save, Dubravka. Can we keep this out, please? I beg. They're still on the attack. It's Dubravka again. Camavinga through to Kubo. What can he do? Kubo comes into the box. He can't quite find the cutback. I find that Moukoko does the opposite to Ronaldo. Ronaldo doesn't get in the box. Moukoko is literally stood on the goalkeeper's toes by the time we get into a crossing position. We're with Shirky this time down the left-hand side. Again, there's not really anyone there to pass to. Oh, lovely ball over the top here. Camavinga is in. Can he get his goal? No, he can't. Iverson saves it. I think I should have taken another touch there. Oh, no, that's a lovely ball through. Braybrook comes forward. Luke Shaw does well, though. Camavinga's ball over the top finds Kubo. I see you, Moukoko. I see you, buddy. Oh, it doesn't quite find him. Ramsey through to Shirky, but he drags his shot wide. Kubo through to Moukoko here. What can he do? Moukoko, his first sight of goal all game, and he finishes it nicely just before half-time against Leicester. Kubo is the one that has set him up, and Moukoko's got himself a goal. That will put him at ease a little bit. I feel like he's been struggling to get himself in and amongst the goals so far this season, but he's managed to get a pretty key one here just before half-time against Leicester. Jamie Vardy plays it back into Bertrand, plays it into Ndidi. Oh my God, what a finish. What an absolutely beautiful finish from Ndidi. He has plucked that out of nowhere. Literally gets the ball on the edge of the box here. I don't think much of it, and he just dinks it. It's almost like he's chipped the keeper. There was me thinking we were going in ahead at half-time, and Diddy thought otherwise. Still, we welcome the challenge in this series. I think it actually brings a bit more of an interesting viewpoint to it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Do you enjoy watching this more now that it's more of a challenge? Jacob Ramsey here. I see you, Makoko. I see you. Makoko, no, can't get the shot away. Ah, no. Jamie Vardy's through. He might be able to get the shot away. No, VT does well on his debut. But we can't get out of our half here. Maddison finds Williams Jr., who turns nicely and scores. I don't know who Williams Jr. is, but he's just scored against us. And he puts Leicester 2-1 up in this cup tie. I think we're going to have to make some changes. Oh, God. Our bench isn't much better than our starting 11 apart from Cristiano Ronaldo, who's going to come on and see if he can save the day. Also bringing on Garnacho, Alisson and Dolan. Garnacho, I think, is actually his first appearance for us. I hope when they do the January update, they put in Garnacho's face and stuff into this game. That'd be cool. Oh, no. They've got another chance here. It's Williams Jr.'s. Casemiro's done well there. Come on then, boys. Let's take this out. Ronaldo through to Alisson. Alisson, the youngster from the academy, scores and puts it 2-2 between Man United and Leicester City. Alisson, take a bow, son. That is your way of putting your name on this team. He's going to be a club hero. He's going to be an absolute club hero. There's a hint of offside there. I'm not too sure about it myself. No VAR in the cup, I don't think. But yeah, this guy is going to be a massive part of this club for seasons to come. This Williams Jr. fella is causing us all sorts of issues on this left-hand side. It's coming to Maddison. Back to Jamie Vardy. What a save, Dubravka. Oh my God. Alisson could be in again here. Alisson's in behind the defence. Alisson puts the ball across. Garnacho scores what could be the winner in this cup tie. Alisson is having the game of his life in midfield, causing all sorts of issues. And you've got Garnacho here, who comes in at the back post and sneaks it home for Man United. This is a massive win if we manage to get it with these kids. Here's Garnacho down the left-hand side. Who can we have in support for us? No one as of yet. Garnacho tries to play it into Alisson to return the favour of his assist, but couldn't find anybody. Maddison into Bertrand, back to Maddison, back to Bertrand. It's good save, Dubravka. Garnacho into Cristiano Ronaldo, finds it back to Alisson. What a save that is from the keeper. Garnacho follows it in but can't do anything with it. Oh, Alisson though manages to get the ball back again. Iverson saves. This is a crazy couple of minutes. Oh, we need to get the ball back. They can't be attacking this late into the game, please. Maddison into Silias. Silias cuts inside, finds Jamie Vardy. I said it. I said it was going to happen, didn't I? I said it was going to happen. And lo and behold, Jamie Vardy scores in the 90th. Garnacho, literally the last minute now. Can't do anything. We're going to draw, aren't we? We've drawn. Does it go extra time in this competition, or does it just go to a replay? It goes straight to penalties. Oh my God, this is not the one. Look at our penalty rating. Look at our penalty rating. We got Ronaldo on an 89. Happy days. After that, 66 is our second highest. Oh, we're not winning this, are we? Oh, Ronaldo's missed. Ronaldo's missed the first penalty. Vardy's scored his. Yeah, we got no chance. Why is it showing me that every time I take a penalty? That's not annoying, is it? Here comes Casemiro. Finishes his off. Nicely done. Right, we just need to save this now and we're back level. It's Silias. Silias to take it. Dubravka with the save. It's huge. It is huge. Why are we seeing this every single penalty? Oh my God. Alisson's penalty meter is horrific, but he scores it nonetheless. That is what we like to see. Right, save Maddison's penalty now. Just as easy as that, Dubravka. We're not saving that one. That one was pretty insane. Why is it showing me this every time I take a penalty? Not annoying at all. This time we got Garnacho. Garnacho, it's been saved. The young lad's had his penalty saved. Not what you want. Albrighton, saved by Dubravka. Come on then, who have we got? Jacob Ramsey. Can he score his penalty straight down the middle? Yes, he can. Right. Save this one, Dubravka. It's Ndidi. Scored an amazing goal within the actual match. Ndidi puts it in the back of the net. We're going to sudden death. Here we are. Dolan. Another one of our youngsters taking this one. Can he score? Dolan to score his penalty. You don't get many better penalties than that. I'll tell you that for free. Come on then, Mendy this time up against Dubravka. Can Dubravka save it this time? Yes, he can! And we are through. Dubravka is the penalty hero. And we managed to go through to the next round of the Carabao Cup. That was a difficult match. And the fact that we've won it on penalties with our youngsters actually gives me a bit of a buzz. I like that we changed the difficulty in this career mode now. Hey Gaffer, just want to say thanks for giving me the chance to show what I can do. I feel like I'm ready for regular games now. Not sure about that one. Hope you'll be thinking about me in the matches we've got coming up. To be fair to him, he's 75 rated. He's a pretty high rating already. That will be it for this episode, guys. A massive change to the series, putting that difficulty up to legendary, and I think it paid off. It made the episode much more interesting in my opinion, but also allowed us to win an absolutely heart-pounding game up against Leicester with our youngsters, which is what this series is all about. Those guys will be our first team eventually. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Hit a like on the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I'll see you in the next one. If you've watched all the way to the end, I'm thinking of doing a series called Sub Club where you guys get to rename the players after yourselves. What do you think?